The fentanyl crisis in Colorado is getting worse, and today we learned 2 young people died from fentanyl, one a teen in Jefferson County.
The other was just a toddler, and Luis De Leon joins us with this case out of Adams County. And Luis, this one is so shocking that it was a 23-month-old child that died. Police now holding those parents responsible.
Yeah, real sad story, Tom, Kim. Investigators have still not released much on this case. The DA's office says both parents, Alonzo Montoya and Nicole Casillas, were, quote, participating in illicit drug activity with the child in the home before and after her death. The Adams County coroner said today that the child's blood had 10 times the amount of fentanyl necessary to kill an intolerant adult user. As for Casillas and Montoya, they're here in the Adams County Jail. They face charges including child abuse resulting in death. This happened in January. Investigators have been looking into it ever since. And sadly, this is not the first death related to fentanyl in Adams County. Last month, 5 people died in Commerce City after taking fentanyl-laced drugs. Brian Mason, the district attorney for Adams County, says these investigations can be lengthy and challenging.
Many of these cases, when we find somebody who has died from fentanyl poisoning, we can't interview them as to where they got their drugs. So trying to actually do the backstory to find out what led to this death. So we've got to invest in training, we've got to invest in personnel, and we've got to invest in equipment. Testing for fentanyl is very complicated and expensive.
CDPHE's latest data shows 190 overdose deaths have happened in Adams County between 2000 and 2020, specifically due to prescription opioids mentioning fentanyl. Tom, Kim, as for this case, the parents of that toddler are due back in court on April 4th.
Well, we've talked quite a bit about fentanyl, about overdoses and poisonings, but a 23-month-old is jarring and very, very hard to understand. Thanks for bringing us up to date, though, Luis. Fentanyl also killed a 16-year-old girl last week in Lakewood. Alameda International High School sent a letter to parents and students informing them that Kimberly Jimenez Figueroa had died. The letter said it was an accidental drug overdose laced with fentanyl. The school has additional mental health support staff on hand this week to help any students who may be struggling.